My baloney has a first name, it's H-O-M-E-R. My baloney has a second name, it's H-O-M-E-R.
So lately I've been playing a lot of games on the original Game Boy, and I wanted to give my thoughts on a game from a series I loved as a kid, The Simpsons. More notably, Bart Simpson, Escape from Camp Deadly.
Dear God, no!
Now we all know licensed games mostly stink, and the Simpson games are hit and miss at best, but what about this one? Let's check it out. Okay, to get this out of the way, Camp Deadly seems like a direct nod towards Season 4's Camp Krusty, a place every kid wants to be at, and one every kid in it wants to escape. You take control of 10-year-old Bart Simpson, who along with his smart and bratty sister Lisa, notice things aren't what they seem at this camp. Mr. Burns' cousin, Ironside Burns, is out to get the Rugrats for some reason, so it's up to you to break out. It's that old school Simpson art that I adore, and you get an excellent middle and end cutscene too. Really solid looking stuff here. And yeah, it's your typical platformer at the time. B jumps and the A button uses your weapon. By default it's spitwads that stun your enemies. Although you do get a boomerang once you do find it, and it comes in super handy for most of the game. I must say the graphics aren't too bad either. Bart and Lisa look great. You also get cameos from Nelson and Moe of all people.
Hey, is there a butts here? See more butts?
The enemies, however, are your rank and file sunglass-wearing camp kids, or a swarm of bees and mutated fish, that sort of thing. From time to time, you'll notice certain baddies will be flashing. Getting rid of them will give you a donut. Donuts act as your life bar, and you can increase it quite a bit. Also scattered around the camp are Krusty heads that will give you an extra life.
I could pull a better cartoon out of my ass. Hey, whoa! Wasn't that great, kid?
And this being a camp game, you'll be fighting through the woods, inside mess halls, skulk around the sewers, and even climb a mountain to make your escape. Case in point, the platforming. Jumping in this game feels a bit floaty with a little control, but not that much. It's not the worst thing, but you'll have to adjust to it. Because some of these jumps from log to log or later on in the mountains, ledge to ledge, can get nerve-wracking. Especially since you get no continues. That's right, lose all your lives and start all over from the beginning.
So technically it's true!
One thing that I did like in the first level are the 2 suits you can acquire from Lisa. First off, the beekeeper suit will protect you for a limited time against, you guessed it, bees.
No! The bee bit my bottom! Now my bottom's big!
As well as the football equipment, which makes you invincible. It just feels good to be able to plow through enemies with this suit, kind of like the Starman power-up in Super Mario. Trouble is, you only get these suits once per game and that's it. What a bummer. This would have been a real cool mechanic to use, and they could have added a Bartman costume or something, but nope, nothing else. What a waste. One thing that isn't so great is the music. Yes, you get a Game Boy rendition of the Simpsons theme, as well as an alternate version in subsequent levels, but it's just not that great. And the sound kicks out or it just slows to a crawl when there's too much action going on too. Lastly, I really enjoyed the food fight levels in the mess hall. You don't get any spitwads or boomerangs, but you do get stuff like liver pizza, broccoli, and tofu burgers to use. And if you can reach the garbage bins with leftovers, you can nab some well-deserved bonus health. All in all, Bart Simpson Escape from Camp Deadly is a short game, and to me is the best Simpsons game on the Game Boy. It has that great old-school Simpsons look, with varied backgrounds, decent sprites, and the suit mechanic was nice, if brief. The jumping can be tricky, and the music is not great, but overall I had a fun time with this game. Best of all, the game is not expensive, so if you're curious, give this one a shot.
Bart! Go to bed!
Sure thing, Dad!
It's Bart versus the Space Mutants for your NES!
Rumba!
Only Bart Simpson can save the Earth! Bart!
Okay,
Get the Simpsons game for your NES from Acclaim!
Bart!